20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Spray. Flow. No? Flow. There's different aspects. There's different some of the it. Well, but you know what? They're not that close and energetic, but they can. There's an essential oil in there, but it's not. One is very, very faint, and dependent upon your receiving it, you'll smell it more. Yeah. You know, there's some that, you know, you go, well, that's heart rate, I hate that. Blech, I don't like that, and I thought I loved that. And it's because you are in a different physical, mental, emotional state and receiving it differently. Yeah, okay, all right. So, the next step is, we're not going to have very long to do it. You're going to circle 10, not 11, not 9, 10. And what you're going to do is you're going to feel your way through it. And you're just going to go through and you're going to circle 10. You can start at the back, you can start at the front, you can start at the middle, you can do whatever you want. But you're just going to circle 10. Yes?
10 of the ones we checked or 10 of anything?
Of the ones that you checked. Yeah. I thought everybody knew that, but okay, so yeah. Okay, so take a deep breath. Do the calming breath before you're going to do this. You're going to breathe three repetitions, 3 breaths. On the out breath of the third breath, silently say your name. When you're done, put your hands on your heart chakra. Let me know. Okay, eyes open. Are you ready to circle? Okay, go. Superb. When you're done, you're not going to rethink it. You're just going to be done. You don't go and recheck it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right. How do we do?
Better than normal.
Oh, okay. All right. Was easier? Okay. Anybody find this easier than been before? Anybody find it harder? Is anybody just kind of neutral?
I had a small agenda
Yeah.
with it. There was one word that I was fixated on before I started, so I haven't done that.
Oh. Were you cheating? Are you trying to tell me that? Were you cheating?
I don't know.
Andra doesn't cheat. Andra's one of the most honest people. I'm at that.
Manipulating, maybe.
She is one of the most honest people I know. You know, so yeah. I'm at that time in the retreat where I'm just wanting to have more and more fun, me and the pixies. Okay, all right, so in your manual, on the page 21, personal words and phrases. Are there any other words that did not come up, that weren't on the sheet, some word that comes up for you that you would like to add?
Or if it was on the sheet? Or just ones that are not?
It can, you know, I have actually, when I've done this, I've actually put one on and then found out later that it was actually on the sheet and I didn't even know it. You know, so this isn't about going through the sheet and going, oh, I want to do this one. This is about just any word or phrase come up for you that just hits home for you right now, that may not be on the list, that didn't come up, something that's going on for you. You know, I had one this time. It was triumph. Yeah. Triumphant, actually. Yeah. No? Everybody's good? Now also, I'm realizing that I need to mention, I'm looking in there's actually a few people here that are thinking, I am not adding any more to my list. Does anyone want to own up to it? Because I picked up on it. Well, no. I mean, this is why I came up. Why I'm talking about it, is because I'm going. Yeah, there's people here that there's probably words, but they're going. I'm not want to add anything more. I don't want any more words on my list. I already have plenty enough, you know. And so it's more than one, but person here. But Michelle. Okay. This is good. Okay, people are being honest. We got Michelle, we got Lacey, anybody else? Because there's one more person. Minimum one person.
I bit the bullet and just did it.
All right, so nothing there. Okay, well, what you're going to do, okay. You're all going to go out to the contemplation areas. Okay, now, your card from breakfast, I want you to open it up and look and see the color of the heart. That's your group. David's green. Stand up, and anybody that's green. Okay. All right. Blue. You need to get out of that saddle. You've been riding too long. Okay, and then the rest of you, where are the rest of you?
And finally, I'm not pink.
Okay, so. So you are. Red. Okay. All right. Which contemplation area do you want? The red is going to be the closest contemplation area, and the other one's going to be the middle. So, what I want for you to do, I want for you to go out there and you know you're gonna find the 10. You know you're gonna put your 10, transfer them over, and then you're gonna do the heart center breathing and find your 4. Okay? Y'all remember how to do that? Yes. What you're going to do is you're going to take your pens. And what you're going to do is you're going to transfer your 10 from here onto here. And then you're going to find your fabulous 4.
How do you find them?
You're going to be doing heart center breathing and
from the 10.
Those, yeah.
Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah, I know, yeah. That's why I remind people, every time, because, we forget. So, yeah, so you've got your 10, and you're going to find your fabulous 4. Now, I want to make sure you're not doing anything over on the other side. You're only doing, you're not doing the issue, desire, or truth. You're only finding your fabulous 4 values. Okay? No, and everybody, you can use the restroom before you go out there. Well, I guess while you're waiting, you can.
Yeah. Megan?
Yes.
You did look at something. 5 through 7.
I may need to go into conference with Michelle. I wouldn't either. Honestly, you're a big sister. I think this is wonderful. Do you? Well, that's a normal thing. But it's very appropriate for your age. And I'm just glad this didn't happen at 15. There's an awareness about life. And there's too many kids that they learn about the uglies, of the world and everything, too young. So I think that I think this is fabulous. These are yeah. I'm proud of you, and you should be too. Okay, not should. I hope that you will be. Oh. And what are you doing?
Oh, I have a headache. I was trying to balance things.
With the connection exercise? You had your hair like that. That wouldn't be good for a headache.
Oh, it's not okay.
Yeah. It expands, and if you have a headache, you're better off holding your neurovascular points. Okay. Like that. I mean, because the connection you in, and it's an intense energy, and it'll start. Yeah. So if you've already got, it's trying to open, and that could slam it, open. So. Okay. Yeah. Just hold the neurovascular points, and drink a lot of water too, because there's dehydration with this. What?
Do you know what made it on here?
What?
I feel sick. 3 and 9.
Okay. Why do you feel sick?
I don't know. It's just so unexpected.
Okay.
Because for the longest time I've been saying no.
This doesn't necessarily mean I want children or I want to be a mother.
Okay.
Okay. It comes in all different ways. There are years when I remember one year I got 63 Mother's Day cards. I'm a mom to a lot of people. Okay. And children. Doesn't, and I'm not saying one way or the other. I just want to give you. I don't want to unhook you from this is what this has to be.
Right.
It can also it comes in many different ways about you being a child, because you were robbed of your childhood in some ways.
Yeah.
And that can be part of you not wanting them. Yeah. Not saying that you know. So I just I think that these are all beautiful things, and yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not-
That's what I was hooked into. Was like, oh my god, you know.
Well, you're also hooked into that, and I don't want to spoil your experience here by giving you too much information, but it could also feed into your, I have to let Kevin go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, there's an element in there, you know, and that's where you're being sick, because some parts of you are still undecided. And you can be whoever you want to be, when you want to be it. You're good. Yeah.
Thank you.
So can I speak with you for a moment?
Sure. Yeah.
I normally wouldn't do this during a retreat experience because I want to spoil your retreat experience, but I just need to ask you. I'm very troubled with Scott. I'm doing the best that I can.
I'm having a really hard time.
Do you think that he is inappropriate?
He made a really, I felt it, comment under his breath when you were explaining about, you know, the
Well, usually I don't even ask, but I ask him this time. And
Yeah. Does anybody need to use the restroom? Because we want to do it quickly and get moving on. Moving on up, moving on down.
Oh, there's yours. So you had 3 lollipops?
I never knew how much people like lollipops and suckers. I know. Where's Susanna? Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, put it on. This is coming along beautifully.
I like that.
There's no room for it on here now.
Mega.
Yeah.
Ooh, no, I got
Have a
this.
plan, Mega. I care. That was my addition to the board.
Ready?
Yeah. Rise and shine should be shock. Excellent. Uh-oh. Oh. Wow, somebody didn't put that on there. I'm going to put it on there. Somebody put it there, but they didn't know they were supposed to use glue. Some people don't get it, do they?
Oh, I like this one. You're invited.
Put it there.
Yeah.
Rise and yeah,
don't
put it there and it'll go rise and shine, enjoy change. That is perfect.
I don't want to bother you, but I want to remind you about the essay.
I know. Where is your laptop?
It's up by the dining hall.
By the dining hall? Doing great. You know what? Run up and get it. Run up and get it. Okay.
This one just jumped out at me when I looked at it.
This is coming together nicely, isn't it? This one needs a little more glue back here. Okay. It was fair that Mega's team won, you know, the disc fight.
It wasn't the win.
It was.
Bringing everybody over to your side and
Well, you could put that. You could put that. But they just did things. They did things, and all of a sudden, I thought, okay, come on over. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You know, so I had to take them back. I didn't want anybody walking away with those things. I could see me teaching and go, yes, but they don't. But they're. It's on. We know where it is, but we have the click that deal, so it can't be popped.
Okay. We'll get
We
it
think.
slowly. Maybe not right now, but soon.
I think. I don't know. Do I have to keep an eye on you, Mr. Vickroy? Okay, let's get Miranda. Okay. Drops are good. While you're here, you can do a lot. When you get home, you want to kind of tone down because they can make you dizzy. They can make you a little bit nauseous. They can get things moving too fast, and then we think it's the drops. What it is, it's doing too much. We are here, and I'm holding the energy, you know, for all of us. So it's a different, you know, I'm watching you. So yeah, yeah, you can do a lot of the drops here. What number is it? Oh, I'm thinking. That'd be interesting. Okay, let me see. I'm thinking, I'm thinking 4.
Okay, that's what I was going to go with.
But if it's not 4, it's 5. Okay. When Susanna gets, she's got her laptop. She must be. Oh, okay. And where is it? Okay. Because what we're going to want to do. Hold on a second. Come back here, please. Can we set it up here, and then when you're doing your work, I will look at it. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm not hearing anything. Oh, oh, where's my gun?
I don't know, but I wish I had it.
My bubble gun. Okay. All right, so we're all ready to roll? You okay? Oh, you're ready? Okay, well, we'll wait. I could use it too. Okay. How could you got 3? Oh.
I don't know how I ended up with so many. One of them's broken. I don't know which one though. At this point.
You know what? I always wanted to be that.
What?
Do you want me to, you know, the parades? But I was one of the drill team instead. Yeah. Hop, 2, 3, 4, left flank, right flank. Hop, 2, 3, 4. They made me captain for a day. The drill team. Just a day. I was too excited. They thought I'd be a good leader because I was so quiet and demure. Put me at the... Same thing with fencing.
I like fencing.
They kicked me out. I was the only female in the class. Yeah. I was told I was a distraction. And that I was way too excited. I was. Okay. Are we ready? Let's just stand up. And if it isn't the right one, then we'll just change it to 5, right? Okay, okay. 5. I cut my bangs with some rusty kitchen scissors. Cops, Geno's. I didn't nest, I just couldn't stop. action, people. Go, Martina, yeah. Getting hot. What's some foot action? Foot action, people. Strive a little, turn to the left. Up, gotta turn to the right. Okay, we're driving straight. Let's keep it straight. It's a little jumping for joy. This ain't my mama's broken heart. Start acting like a lady. Apart. This ain't my mama's broken heart. Woo! Okay. Now your energy's moving a little bit. This is good. What?
She said, does anyone need a sign book?
Everybody does. Okay. So we're kind of going to be passing the book around. Appreciate you sharing your experience. Doesn't have to be, oh, I'm having the time of my life. Who was it that? Can't remember who was it wrote. It was in the purple book, but it was about I was not wanting to be here, you know, and I just laughed, and they laughed too. But it's sincere. This is about your journey. It isn't always peaches and cream. People get mad at each other. People pout. People get over the top, exhilarated. Sometimes we get obnoxious. Sometimes we're funny, sometimes we're not. Sometimes we think we're funny and all get out and nobody gets it. So those are the things. It's perfectly fine to write that in the book. I'm looking for honesty, you know, and overall, our experience, you know, mine and yours, overall, it's a positive experience or you wouldn't have come back. You wouldn't be here. It isn't always an easy journey, but it's a wild and wonderful one. So, okay, so you all have your fabulous 4. How many of you resonate really? When you looked at them and had the 4, did it really hit you and you said, yes, yes? Okay. And, okay, Tiffany, you have a difference of opinion on that?
No, it's not that I don't resonate with them. I was just really surprised. They're just totally different than what I normally get.
Or are they just ones that you'd rather that they were different? I know that you were surprised, and you know you will be. Some people will just be one. There's some people. Susanna had some, and it was scary for her. And she had me look at it, and it's like she didn't even have to say anything. It was like. Yeah. And then when I talked to her a little bit, and I talked to you a little bit about it too, there's different, as you work with this, and after we do the home play, it's going to become more alive. for just, more real, and really just from the gut. And it will become perhaps something completely different from what your opinion was before starting the retreat of what those words meant. So I encourage you to really, you're going to be working with them. You're going to be speaking them out loud. It's going to make a difference. So you're all square with it. You're fine with it. You feel good?
There's one that I'm crazy about.
Are you? Is this just that you don't like it, or you don't resonate with it, or is it moving some energy for you and you're going, I'm not sure I want to go there?
I'm not sure if I really understand that word. Can you read my handwriting?
No.
Oh, spicy.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought it said. And well, each one of you is just so delightful. What a gift to me that I just. This is just such a gift to be able to go, into these wonderful places with you. And I'm not sure about that, but it's a desire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what that means.
A desire?
No.
But yet it's a desire for you.
Yeah.
So on some levels, you know what that is.
It's the desire of the unknown.
Well, it can be a lot of different things. What it might mean to me would be different than what it means to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
It could mean it could be about cuisine. Yeah. It could be about sex. It could be about many things. Now, see, I was.
Well, it's either one or the other.
Well, but see, you see,
Spicy.
But you see where I'm going with this? It can be. Those are things that people would come up with right away.
I was thinking more like personality, like a spicy personality.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would. Yeah. I think it fits.
That is the truth.
Full of flavor on fire.
Yeah.
But here's the joy and a really big piece of you. For how many years have I known you?
2008, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 7.
Okay, so during those years, when we've worked together, I know you, and each one of you that I've come to know intimately, there's different pieces about you that I see that you may think you're recognizing, but you really don't on the deep levels that I am. It's like we were talking about Martina with her words. She's absolutely adorable. She doesn't really walk around thinking I'm adorable. She doesn't. She's a beautiful, adorable woman. And when I look at you, it's the same thing. There's pieces of you that we've all seen it where and she's looking, going, what? And we're all right there. It's part of the joy of who you are, is that you're just delightful. Yeah, and spicy is a piece of that. Okay. Yeah, and we're all recognizing it and everything, and you're just like, what? What? Yeah, so I believe that this is about you owning that piece of self. And this goes for everybody in whatever their words were, their values. So this is your value that's up to bat. Right now, in your energy field, in your system, in your life. These are the things that are going to most easily be accessed.
I just wanted to make sure that I labeled them right.
Well, there isn't a right or wrong.
You sure?
Oh my goodness, write the date and the time down. Make our Mises speechless. Okay.
Yeah? Is that an issue?
Does that say desire?
Yeah.
You don't think there's any truth in that?
Some of it, but I think I could.
What were we doing?
I
would think. What about up at the dining room?
Yeah, but I don't do that every day.
Well, nobody does. Well, I do, but that I live alone.
And I thought of you.
I live alone. No one's seeing it.
And I thought of you, so that's why I was like, well, I'm not.
I think that this is a truth and a desire. But sit with it. It has to be what you feel, okay? Do you see where I'm going with this?
Yeah, because
I've seen you be that over and over again. Even if it's only with me or a couple of people, it's there. And so it is definitely a truth. You could not live that out in color like you do when you're doing it if it wasn't somewhat of a truth. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
That is yours.
Hmm?
Is that yours?
Yes, it is. Either that or somebody hasn't done their work.
Mary Jo.
Mary Jo, is this yours? Or are you not doing this? Did you steal an extra manual so you could change your words? Okay, we're all good. We're all good. Okay. Okay, so what if? What if? What a wonderful, wonderful phrase. Okay, and you've all been here before. What if things just keep getting better and better and better? Write about the changes that you could possibly make to help bring your standards and values into vibrant color. So we're not going to do this, right now. Yay! Okay. But what I want you to do, I'm going to have you do some heart-centered breathing. No, you know what? We're going to do some heart rate calming breath. Okay? Before we do this, because this is keeping in mind that when you say on that third breath of each 3 breaths, and you say your name, on the way out, you're engaging with your environment. Okay? So you're not as encapsulated just in here and just being you. So just do maybe 4 repetitions of 3 breaths. And on that third out breath, remember to silently say your name. Four repetitions. So you're going to do, let me see if I can do it. Is that 12 breaths? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. And if you put your hands over your heart chakra, you will connect more with your breath. It's easier. After you finish the 4 breaths, then I would like you to do is just pick your pens up and then begin writing. What if things keep just getting better and better and better, which they will.
income statement online?
It's on the hospital Reiki, and this is yeah.
Okay.
It's on the homepage. And if you're having any challenges, don't get well, I wouldn't have used that word, but maybe that's what you might feel on the other side of this. Don't be discouraged, but what I'm going to say is don't get hooked up into, what's full color. Full color doesn't need to be, full color can be really beautiful, soft, muted colors, and I think sometimes with that verbiage, people kind of get a little stuck. So don't get hooked up into that full color thing, like you've got to have, exact. And it doesn't even have to seem, you may not know how you're really exactly going to get there. You've got to have a vision. You've got to have an idea. And the rest can follow. You are spectacular, my dear. You don't feel it, or do you? It's happening whether you come along for the ride or not. Yeah. Yeah. I knew that the moment I saw you, though. So after, if you have, read it a couple times, turn your manuals, over so that I know that you give me some sign, so that I know that you're done with that, and I'll know when we're ready to move on to the next. Okay.
It's like I resonated with the words, but I was having a hard time resonating with the truth and desire and stuff.
Okay. Which ones? All of them?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're wondering if these are fitting for you right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I think you're right on.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're right on. I think that what's happening is you're walking along life, and instead it's like this. It's not like this. What's happening is you're walking, and as you're walking, you've caught this mid-step. Okay, so you're going, and do I put it down? It's kind of like that. But yeah, I think it's perfect. Does it feel good after you understand that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Excellent. Yeah. there's just so much going on. And this is going to, I believe, is going to help you cope with that. I think that those of you that don't, you should do some drops with me. I do so much alone, you know. Okay. Yeah, let's do some drops and just, okay. And when I share with you, maybe week 3, maybe week 4 of Afterplay, I'll tell you what it is. And you'll go, oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. So I can only give you another minute or so. For those that are not finished, do you feel that that will be ample time? Yes? Andra?
Sure. We'll stop this time.
Just do what works, because as long as even if it doesn't feel complete here, it will complete over the time. And you know that with the Afterplay and things just kind of come together. So doesn't have to be what we would consider perfect. It can be perfect in its imperfection. I know a lot about that. Take a look. Yeah, y'all know me well.
I just started writing. I didn't even use my words.
You what?
I didn't even use my words.
Yeah? Anything that I can do to help?
I don't even know where to begin.
Right?
Well,
I feel like it's the same thing over and over.
well, then write that. Write that down. I'm just write down your feelings about that you're struggling with this right now. Make sure you put the words right now.
Okay.
Because, because Mary Jo, what I really want you to leave is something that, I feel like this is happening over and over again. Same old thing, same old thing. But you know what? There's layers. There's layers of things, and we go, oh, thought I'd done this. Oh, I thought I was better. Thought I'd learned this. And you did. And then it wipes it up and go, oh, there's something underneath it. And there's layers. So it's true. It's true. I have watched you grow, and
It's always the same thing, though.
it feels always like the same thing. You're breaking through it.
I had that same thing come up when I was writing it. Yeah, this seems like the same thing again.
Old stuff, but you know what? This is an opportunity for all of us to look at things. And, a lot of times what happens is that we think that we're complete with it because we're feeling relieved. That's done. Okay. But if you're relieved, there's something that you need to be relieved from. And when we get that relief, then sometimes we go, okay. All right, and there's something underneath it because we're busy. We start tending to another part of our garden. Doesn't mean we're in denial. Does not mean denial is way overrated. We are busy people, and and especially with children and family, we have to take care of certain things. There's not a timeline where we can go and do this and do that, and sometimes it goes by the wayside, and then it comes up again. We go. Yeah, so I've watched you, and I have a different look on that because I'm looking on from the outside. I know what you're dealing with, and just write down that I'm struggling with this. I feel. Just say what you feel about it, and then as you go home, you'll work with that, and it'll move. Now I can't promise you it's going to move in the way that you'd like, and if it does, let me know because it never happens that way for me. So I'm going to give you, okay, let me see. While we're waiting, the rest of you do the heart rate breath, but we're going to do the one where on the third breath you go, I am, on the third in breath, and your name. And just keep doing that until I tell you not to. think the two of you can finish within about a minute. Okay, good. Good. And flow exercises. Just start beginning, thinking about, but you're not going to write it down. You're just thinking about it, just pondering it. Little changes that you could make. Oh, okay, you guys are really ready for that. Okay, all right, so the majority of you are chomping at the bit. So I'll let you begin on the... Now, keep in mind that this exercise, this isn't about reinventing the wheel. These are tiny, tiny shifts. I'll watch Channel 9 news instead of Channel 4. I'll use a different toothpaste. I'll use a black belt instead of a brown. I'll wear flats all week. I'll drink coffee instead of tea. I'll take a different direction to work. Things like that. Some of you, it was the last retreat, and there was somebody in the afterplay wrote, I realized that instead of a list, I'd made myself a to-do list. Remember that one?
I remember.
Yeah, yeah. And she realized that she had made this a to-do list. This isn't a to-do list. This is about changing tiny little increments in your life, because when we get on autopilot and we do not know that, then when something big, a big change comes, our system doesn't know how to react and how to respond, and so we react. That's what the purpose of this is, little tiny things. Oh, you're already on it. You're good. Okay. All right, we're good. Are you having challenges?
I'm having challenges not making a to-do list.
Having challenges with what?
I'm not making a to-do list. I'm like, no, that's making yourself do something weird. But I'm trying to be original.
It's not so much about, oh, you mean and not do the things that I said? Did you ever use any of those before?
Not toothpaste one, but I don't have a specific toothpaste, so I don't brush my teeth, so it doesn't matter.
Did you say things spicy?
I can always count on you. So be mindful about it. Now, for instance, if you know you're going to be traveling at any time during the 4 weeks, you might think that might be challenging, but there's things that you do every day, whether you're traveling or not. What are those things? Because some people say, well, I was traveling, couldn't do it. So keep in mind, are you planning on traveling over the next month? Is that going to interfere, with what you have on your list? Like I could say, I'm going to get up on the other side of the bed. I could still do that, traveling.
That takes out 2 of the 3 I wrote down. I said that knocks out 2 of the 3 I wrote down
Why?
because I'm going to be on vacation.
Okay. Well,
Or I can't take a different way to work.
okay. Well, you don't want to sabotage yourself here. If you're going to be on vacation, you know, and doing things, pick things in your life that you would be doing. You know, I once, well, they wouldn't apply because I wasn't traveling. Carry on. Carry on. Ooh. Yeah, you got it done.
Yeah, and they're almost all different from never done some of
Good. Good.
them. We'll see how it goes.
You done too? Okay. How many are done? Okay. I seem to like that word absolute for some reason. Where's that coming from all of a sudden? Absolutely, something about this exercise will be on the home play. Okay, I am finding that from past retreats, many people weren't doing it, ever. They'd do like the first one, second one, and that I started bringing it more into the home play and as a reminder. And I got a lot of really positive, you know, thoughts about it, saying, you know what, it was the home play, so I did it. And people have written me over time. Some of these changes became permanent, and they you know, they really liked it. And some changed, you know, for them, and they were happier because of it. And they started recognizing part of this exercise is when you do this, you start recognizing other places where you're on autopilot, and we miss a lot of things. You know, you can have a beautiful painting in your house and all of a sudden not see it. You take it down and put it in another room, you start noticing it. So it's about these tiny changes. It really makes a big difference in the quality of our life. Is that a lollipop or a sucker?
Lollipop.
Mm.